Tonight, inside the North Korea the regime wants to keep hidden.
The way North Korean regime keeps the regime going is this pervasive security apparatus and fear tactics.
If people stop believing in the regime, that means central control is breaking down.
With undercover footage and exclusive interviews, Frontline uncovers a new generation risking their lives to smuggle images out and information in.
North Korean defectors have emerged as very quiet agents of social progress.
Threatening Kim Jong-un's total control of what the world sees of North Korea and of what North Koreans see of the world.
There really is a potential here that something quite dramatic could happen.
But how far will the new dictator go to hold on to power?
If a government is willing to kill as many people as necessary to stay in power, it usually stays in power for a very long time.
Tonight, Frontline takes you inside the secret state of North Korea.